This week we're still at the Four Seasons Ranch, and everybody squeezed the trigger but me. So I'm excited to load a Browning up. We're going to a different piece of the property that hadn't been touched, and Seth and I do a little prospecting to see if we can come up with a Rio Grande.
Turkey Hunter is brought to you by Browning, the best there is.
Well, we just rolled into camp here at Four Seasons Ranch, and we're gonna shoot our shotguns. We want to make sure everything's on. We traveled a long ways, so we got the guns out. Got the Browning Maxus 2. I got my gun, Seth's got his, and we're just gonna make sure everything's on. We got a little range right here at Four Seasons Ranch. Put us a target up about 30 yards and make sure everything's still good to get after them this afternoon. So let's do it. I'm shooting the Browning Maxus 2, brand new gun from Browning. Phenomenal turkey gun. I have patterned it at the house. It's on. I just want to make sure it's on. And I'm shooting the Apex 2 3/4 9-shot. It's a hot load. It's been patterning great out of this Browning Maxus 2, Indian Creek 665. So I'm gonna send some down range just to make sure everything's gravy. I was dead on it. Let's go see where we hit. We got a good pattern right here. Majority of our pattern, I mean, my up and down is good. I just probably need to come over 2 clicks to the left. You know, a lot of stuff happens when you're driving around. Them red dots can get bumped pretty easy. So I'm gonna move it a little bit just to make sure we're hitting dead center. Well, the afternoons are absolutely fire in Texas. By fire, it's hot. This time of year in Texas during the spring, it's pushing 90 degrees, but we know these turkeys are doing it. They are wide open right now, so we're excited to get out. I'm excited to load this Maxus 2 up and work a turkey. Well, it's midday. We're still at Four Seasons Ranch. We had a pretty epic morning and yesterday afternoon. We got a bunch of turkeys, and turkeys are acting right. It's a little warm, but the midday gobbles can be very effective. Usually if you can get him sound off midday, you can have him dead shortly. We're in a spot that we've killed turkeys in the past here at Four Seasons. We decided to come here. It ain't been touched. It's a good area, low-lying area, good roost trees around, pond, lots of water on a hot day like today in the heat. It's good to be around that water. So if we can't strike a bird, we're gonna go down here and set up just in this known area and do some pretty calling, see if we can't get a Rio this afternoon. I'm bored. My Lord. Look at the turkey tracks. It's when you know you got birds. I mean, it's just everywhere you look, there's turkey tracks. It's dry dirt like it is. This place has got the turkeys. Look at the droppings and tracks are just everywhere. Right here is where me and Lamar Reno's at. The turkeys were roosted right here. Something's gonna die right here. Well, Seth and I slip up to this open area. We know where we want to set up from hunting here in the past with Lamar and Reno. We find some brush just to the left of the Sendero, shaded our back. This could be good for business.
This is a good looking spot right here. Seth and I hunted here in the past with Lamar and Reno. Good midday spot. There are turkey tracks everywhere. Got the sun behind us kind of pushing the shade out in front of us. We got a good backdrop. We're in the shade. We got a good line of sight over the decoys. I mean, this could be the recipe for a phenomenal turkey hunt. So, we're gonna let things simmer down a little bit. We're all set up, good to go. And we'll start calling. There's got to be a turkey close because there is sign everywhere. And with it being as hot as it is today, I bet they're not far from this dang water, this pond right here. Struck marks everywhere.
Seth and I tuck back in the brush, we let things simmer down, and we start doing some light calling.
Turkey Hunter is also brought to you by Apex Competitions, Indian Creek Shooting Systems, Replica Decoy Company, Foot on the Head Game Calls, Grounded Brand Turkey Vests, Apex Ammunition, Vortex Optics, Tacticam, and Browning Trail Cameras.
Sign up today for the Apex Spring Turkey Challenge. Over $120,000 in payouts based on the total number of entries in your state. Reward your passion, reward your turkey harvest. And good luck from all of us here at Turkey Hunter TV. Well, we haven't heard anything answer or gobble on his own, so I asked Seth to get his box call out to see if we can't reach out and touch one. Well, sure enough, one answers. And Seth hits him a second time and he gobbles again. The next thing you know, he's cut the distance in half.
He's coming. He is coming. He's done progressed. He's gonna pop out of them cactuses. He's covering ground. Next time he gobbles, he's gonna be closer. Probably want that hen to come out there to him. They're coming. Right there. I see him, here he comes. Right here.
Well, this bird is coming, and I finally spot him, and he's headed right towards the decoy. He gets to where he can see the decoy and puts the brakes on, and he heads into the brush to our right, circling the decoys. I immediately know it's one of two things. There's either some long-spurred turkeys in the area, or there's some mean 2-year-olds keeping this guy from wanting to socialize.
He's right there, 20 yards. He's red, look at him strut.
Well, I can see the bird to our right. He's about 20 yards, and several times I could have killed him. But we elected not to shoot because there's several birds in this area, and we're really wanting one that'll put on the show. Well, this bird we were working goes in behind us and slowly gets further away. We let things simmer down for about 20 minutes, and Seth gets his box call out, hits it again, and some birds gobble right in behind us on the sendero that we came in on.
Right behind us.
Well, not a minute goes by, and we can hear these birds coming in behind us. And instead of going down the sendero to our right, they come through the brush to our left and dang near step on Seth. They see the RDC Jake out there in front of us and start to head right to our decoy spread.
Just let them whoop it. Hang on.
These birds commence to whooping the fool out of the decoy, and I'm just waiting on them to separate enough so that I can get a clear shot.
I'll kill another turkey. I'll kill two. Hang on. Left. I can. Right.
After the shot, I immediately hand the Maxus off to Seth and start fight purring to hopefully get these birds to stick around long enough so Seth can get a shot.
What? Kill him.
Good shot.
No, you smoked him.
Well, Seth gets the bird, but unfortunately, the camera wasn't on him. And that's just video and turkey hunting sometimes. It just ain't the easiest thing in the world to pull off.
I'm sorry. I thought
It's okay. Hey, we got double. Who cares? What a hunt, man. Look at them turkeys. Two beautiful South Texas Rios here at the Four Seasons Ranch. I don't know how many we've taken out of here over the years, but
a lot.
it was a pretty cool hunt, huh?
That's right. Man, I got me a fighter. Look at that. I saw him when he was up there. He was a fighter, definitely. He was the one doing all that whipping, wasn't he?
Yes, that was pretty cool. They whipped the fool out of that Jake decoy. The first bird that come in, he come in hot and heavy. Seth called him in right to us. And he come up here, and I think he was kind of reluctant of the decoys because of these four birds. I think
I think it might have even been more than that. I don't know how
Yeah, it may have been 5 or 6. I don't know. And they about stepped on you.
They did. They were right there, I bet.
Yes, we were tucked back in there in the shade, and I thought these birds, when you struck them in behind us, after that bird left and you struck these in behind us, I thought they were gonna come down this road. But instead, they cut the corner right here, luckily seen the decoy, and come up here and put the hurt
on him. They whooped the fool out of him, and I struggled to get a shot, get one of them to break from the rest of them.
I was worried for a second.
Yeah, I didn't want to kill 6 turkeys in one shot. And anyway, ended up getting one and did the old handoff to Seth.
Yeah. Now, go ahead and blame me if you wanna. If you guys want to fuss, it was all my fault. But I don't think we got the second shot on camera. I kind of moved it over here and was fiddling with a gun, trying to get everything right. And when I pulled the trigger, I looked up and it was not in frame. So. You know what? That's the life of a cameraman. We're always doing cleanup, trying to hit hunt second. But Russell and I, we've been going hard for several days now, and we finally got all the birds killed, and it was our turn.
That's right. That's right. And it couldn't have been a more better hunt. You know, you dream of turkeys coming in the way you want to when you set them up, but it don't work like that 90% of the time. They're gonna come in the opposite way. And but we lucked out, and we got some fighters, and they come to the decoy, and we got another fantastic double here at the Four Seasons Ranch, man.
I know.
Congratulations, man.
I love it. I love every second. How many doubles does this make for us?
I don't know. It's several. It's several. And y'all got a triple this morning.
Yep.
And the Indian Creek boys have killed the fool out of turkeys, and it's just been a fantastic hunt.
What a hunt in South Texas opening week. My favorite time of the season.
It don't get any better.
Love it.
That is fine.